Please tell
W
me
camera
it's a
quality.
circle around you.
I'm
Yes.
right here.
Oh,
I'm right
man.
there. So I miss a block here. See
Whoa.
Caleb running for his life. Here I go. Wham!
That's a 3-for-1 special.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to You Don't Know Ball podcast, episode 40, 10 episodes away from episode 50. The episode 50 special, I guess. I don't know what we're going to do for that yet, so we'll figure it out. But welcome back to the show. We got Jack back from his sickness. We got Alex, we got Caleb, and we have myself. A lot to go over, especially what the hell happened in Ann Arbor, Michigan, because that was not the Danny Wolf and Vlad Golden we were used to seeing. So Caleb's got a little bit more into it, and then we'll kind of dive into that for a second, and then we'll see where the pod takes us.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
well,
Caleb.
I guess I'll just start with Alex. You said you weren't going to watch the game, so I hope you didn't for your sanity.
Yeah.
Did you watch the game or no?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Bullshit.
really care.
You're in my room, dude. You were watching the game with me.
Yeah, watching my phone. I wasn't really doing anything else.
So Danny Wolf had that cool behind the back pass. I texted our family group chat saying that was sick, and Alex is like, "Wish I could watch it." I have the
Oh
receipts
my
out, so
God.
I'm trying to deny it. Don't even deny it. So him saying
I
I need to
listened
watch
to the YouTube radio broadcasting of it for a little bit, and then I ended up watching, I don't know, another half or so.
That's fair. But anyway, yeah, I think, we all predicted Michigan to win, and I just don't think we were sort of accounting for how Michigan State was going to go small. They started 3 point guards, basically. Their tallest guy who was playing small forward is only 6'4", so Michigan was running a lot of bigs out there, and I think just Michigan State's speed. I mean, Michigan has a lot of smart players, but Michigan State guys are smart too because of Izzo. So speed, IQ, and just really riling up Michigan. They forced them into more turnovers. They forced Michigan into quick shots. Michigan shot really bad from 3. Michigan State out-rebounded them. So it's just a really good game. And then Jace Richardson as well really capped off Michigan State's performance there. He played phenomenal. So for a true freshman, he's insane. And Michigan State should be back on the map now as the best team in the Big Ten. So I don't think there's any question about it now, really.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, that kind of hurts Alex's soul. I can see it in his face reactions right now because Michigan losing that number 1 seed really hurt him.
Hey, man,
Right,
it's
Alex?
all right. We'll see him in 2 weeks. We'll see him in 2 weeks, and probably
That's
be the
true.
same story. But
We're honestly blessed as basketball fans because these guys have another game to play. So we'll see if Michigan makes the adjustments necessary. And also, you got to remember, it's Michigan's first year with a new head coach. Obviously, they've had a bunch of coaches. Izzo's been there a while, so maybe he wasn't prepared for this rivalry as much as he should have been.
Nope.
No matter if Michigan State wasn't ranked or not, if both teams are trash, it's going to be a good game just because of the rivalry aspect of it. And Michigan State's players just looked ready. I mean, Michigan counterpunched with a really good run at the end of the first half, but Michigan State, man, Trey Holloman and Jace Richardson, they carried them to that victory. So that was a really fun game to watch.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Jack, we didn't get your reactions of the Michigan State game or thoughts on it last week. So, do you want to?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Well,
Aren't you a Michigan State guy?
No.
I could have swore you were.
He's a
Mm-mm.
Bama fan.
he's a Michigan fan.
I don't really watch college basketball either.
Dang.
Oh, that's fair.
You don't know ball. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, when Michigan State shoots the ball like that, they're kind of hard to stop. So that was kind of insane. When they were on fire from beyond the arc too. I felt like
Right.
the
First half, they played pretty good, and then the second half is just
lights out. It was insane.
Yeah, it also helps. I think Michigan State has more shot creators. I feel like Michigan's offense runs primarily between those 2 bigs. So, when they're playing quick and it's hard to get, these slow big guys the ball. And Danny Wolf had a decent game. He only scored 11 points, but he had 8 assists. But other than that, Michigan just couldn't really get going anywhere else. And they're lucky that, they had a good whistle. I think they shot more free throws than State, but Michigan State also makes a difference when you have a lot of guards that know how to make space for themselves and are confident shooting off the dribble and stuff like that, which, helps any team. So especially in those rivalry games like that where buckets are hard to come by.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them play again, though, in Breslin, too. That's going to be nuts.
Yeah, that'll be electric. Alex is definitely looking forward to that one.
No, I don't really know if that's going to be a better game or a worse game for us. I mean, if we can't beat them at home, then it's going to be.
Yeah, sometimes that's just the wake-up call a team needs, though. But I guess we can move this into the next game. We saw Michigan barely handle Nebraska.
Yeah.
So that was, that might not be.
Not a really good time for Michigan basketball.
They just got to find their three. They just got to find their three ball, and they'll be fine. But, they might – this is not the point in the season where you want to see your team go through a slump like that.
No,
definitely not.
Just tell them hit my line if they need someone with a three ball.
Go check out the boys' YouTube channel and watch our game film of Jack. Point God Jack. He'll show you
3-and-D type of guy.
I wish we recorded our one-on-one on Thanksgiving.
Nobody wants to see that. Just kidding.
See, it's just about fall every time we drove.
Yeah, wasn't the court really wet?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right.
Black outside.
Can't see anything.
It was a pure shooters game, and pure shooter won.
Yep, I concur.
Oh, gosh. Before we get into any more college basketball talk, we're going to do our shout-out of the week. This is a segment that we started last week. If you didn't listen, we picked someone or something to shout out for the week. Alex, start with you.
We kind of hit on it last week, but good luck to the Flammable Swim and Dive team as they have a chance to win the conference for the first time in forever. So good luck to Andrea Murphy and the boys. Shout out Nola Lindsay and Henry Cox. I'm sure that the whole team will do great, and hopefully so you can see some good times come out of there and maybe some state qualifying times. So good luck to them.
All right.
Good luck.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shout out, all of us college students. We made it to spring break almost. So I mean, I don't know. Is your guys' spring break next week? Because that's when mine is.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Oh well.
12.
Shout out to all of us for almost being there. But yeah, I know for Grand Valley we made it. I had my last in-person class today. So yeah, just shout out. Let's have a good spring break. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Jack. What's your
I'm
shout
gonna
out?
shout out the medical squad for helping my boy LeVar Ball out, getting him through surgery, all good and clean. He's still giving MJ 70 on 1 foot, so.
Dude. Well.
Yeah, shout out LeVar for still having a positive attitude after that too.
Yeah, thank God he's logging on Primby's account.
Dude's a national icon. I can't be losing him. But hell yeah. My shout out of the week's gonna go to Olivet College basketball team. Big game on what day is this? Wednesday. We take on our crosstown rival Albion. I'm gonna just say it. Go Britt. Go Comets. Roll Comets.
Whoa.
So. Well, big game tonight. Let's go win the first round of our MIAA tournament, and just beat our little bros. So, and shout out to Keystone Keggers for being the #1 seed in the entire their intramural basketball thing.
Oh
so,
yeah,
that was sick.
Forgot about that. Yeah, good for them.
Good for them.
Last dance.
There's gonna be an ESPN 30 for 30 about this Keggers team. I swear to God, what the hell. But,
the team's still going to keep going after most of those guys leave, too, which is funny.
Yeah, that's hysterical. All right, Caleb, what do we have next?
I think I just wanted to touch on, we mentioned teams like losing their stride a little bit, like Michigan. I think one that's really hitting their stride right now is Duke, quite obviously. They beat Illinois by 50. They beat Miami by 30. So going into tournament time with, a dominant team, might, arguably the best team in the country. They definitely have the best player in the
Cooper
country.
Flag.
And why can't I remember his name?
Cooper Flag.
Zion Williamson.
It's
What
RJ
was his
Barrett,
Grayson
bro. RJ
something?
Barrett.
What was that guy's
Grayson
name?
McCall.
Grayson, I think, just trips everybody.
Not Grayson
Yeah.
McCall. That's a quarterback. Grayson Allen.
Ain't it
Grayson
Christian
Allen.
Leitner? Ain't that his name?
Christian later.
Yeah, but I just wanted to touch on them because I'm excited for tournament time now, seeing Duke back to the dominance where they were. I think they had a rough couple of years, but now that they got Cooper and a team that seems to be buying into what their coach wants to do, this is it's fun basketball to watch. And other than that, we've had basically same old in college basketball. I know Isaac and I were talking about how they were scoring so many points. Like college basketball teams in general can easily get over 100 nowadays. And I was just curious how that makes y'all feel. Like, do you feel like that's a lack of defense, or do you think that's just skill overcoming defense, like by a landslide? Like there's only so much defense you can play on how skilled these guys are nowadays.
So you're referring to when Notre Dame got their ass smoked, or what?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. It comes down to coaching and skill. That's what I think it is. Obviously, Notre Dame said it's both, which is a bad formula for success. Well, I mean, it's not a good formula at all because obviously we got smoked by like 30 points against SMU. But I don't know. Maybe it's a lack of defense, but it's not. It's nothing close to what we see in the NBA where they just kind of like quit on possessions, I guess. But that's just my take. I think the skill of college basketball has gotten a lot better in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And scoring starting to come out of it ease because there's just teams that don't have the skill players that to compete with other teams. So that's just my opinion.
Right. And it goes back to what we were talking about a couple episodes ago, because any team can win the NCAA tournament now, just with how much, I guess, skill and variety in skill that's kind of spread across all these D1 schools. Like a couple years ago, we saw the 8th or 9th seed win it. So, I mean, yeah, man, you can expect big things out of a lot of teams this year, and I feel like March Madness just gets harder and harder to predict each year. Like, we're definitely never ever going to see a perfect bracket.
Oh, never. Especially
We'll try.
Until ours.
The
until
you don't
ours.
know ball bracket is
There
probably
you go.
perfect
You
this
don't
year.
know ball bracket should be the worst bracket of all time. Like, we don't know ball.
Half the
at
teams
all.
aren't even going to be in the
I'm
tournament.
thinking we drop 2 brackets. We actually drop a bracket that we care about, but we got to post the one that we just pick like all upsets or no name teams first. So everybody's
We
like,
gotta
what the
we gotta
hell?
post one. We gotta post the one that we do on the pod.
Yeah, we'll
Like,
do
where
that
we
one.
go through every pick. Like, that'll be a whole episode in and of itself.
Yeah.
I do want to highlight St. John's too. I've seen a lot of clips of them on like social media and stuff. Their coach Rick Pitino, I think he's the old Kentucky or Kansas coach.
Louisville, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, Louisville.
He also cooked coached at Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, maybe I guess I was half right.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I saw a clip of him in the locker room. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but he was like just bitching his guys out, and I loved it. And St. John's is ranked 10th in the in all of D1 right now. So
Yep.
it's cool to see a school that's not as like big as St. John's. Like, I feel like their basketball program's always been pretty good though. But it's cool to see them doing well, and I like Rick Pitino. He's obviously a very strong-minded coach and gets his guys to buy in. So look out for that team too in the tournament.
Yeah, he's always been a pretty good coach. But dating back to it, I remember he coached at Louisville. Did he get like fired for? What did he get fired for? I don't remember. Some
sort of scandal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, yeah. Not.
Uh-oh. He's
the
not a
Penn
Penn
State
State
scandal.
native, is he?
No.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, we might want to clear this one up now.
Rick Pitino was fired from the University of Louisville after allegations of fraud and corruption in college basketball.
Paying families and recruits.
Oh,
Listing his players taller than they are.
dang, dude! If that's the case, our high school basketball should have been fired. I was listed at 6 foot one of the games.
I was listed at 6'3" at one.
That's
I was like,
insane.
yeah. So something's not right.
I remember
But-
there was one time they switched Levi's and Clayton's heights. So Levi was 5'11", Clayton was 6.
Everyone's like, I remember seeing that roster and being like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That was some of the best memories of that basketball season, just sitting on the bench with like you, Clayton, and then
Dude, bench was hype because it was just like you got front row seats to the game, and then sometimes you got put in, so it was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
And sometimes you got to talk to the players or what?
No.
Guys fill out the water bottles on the way too, or what?
Dude, that would be cool. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I got out of college basketball. I mean, I need to do a better job at keeping up with this. Got to follow some more Instagram accounts and whatnot. So, if any of you guys have any takes or anything, spit them out.
Notre Dame did win their last game against Pitt. Just gotta say that. We're starting to turn the ship around, so it's looking.
Y'all didn't get scored on by the team manager?
No, we did not. We did
Did
not.
SMU's team manager score on Notre Dame?
No.
No.
Okay.
There's like a famous clip of the Pittsburgh team manager scoring on somebody at like the end of the season. It's like when Steven Izzo scored that and won.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. No, Duke's walk-on scored a 3-point basket against Illinois. Did you guys see that? He did a step back three. A step back three as a walk-on, and he went crazy. The entire Madison Square Garden went insane. So I don't know, but yeah, Notre Dame won their last game, so I was happy to see that. Coach Shrewsbury is actually starting to stick by his word now, so we'll see where it takes us in the next game.
One game.
One
They're
game.
turning the program around, Alex. Thank you.
Hey, all we gotta do is win the ACC tournament, and we're in March Madness. So watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this crazy turnaround. Mark my
They
words.
they get there first.
Mark my words. We won't get past the first round of the ACC tournament. We will not.
If you even get in the ACC tournament.
Yeah, that's
We'll-
if you get
we'll be
there,
in it.
stupid.
We will. Watch it.
Okay.
Watch this. We'll do it. Probably not.
I don't really have any more thoughts about college basketball.
No, I'm good. I'm good with that sport.
Move on to the
Yeah,
NBA.
So
Or whatever.
in the NBA, I will say the Pistons win streak is probably going to end tonight. We play Boston at home, and Boston's really good, and I already bet on Boston to win, so I hope they win.
So Pistons will be fine then.
Wow.
Exactly.
Their win streak's still good.
That's what I'm hoping. I bet on the Clippers to win on Monday, and the Pistons beat them. So probably has nothing to do with it. But every time I bet the Pistons, they lose. So I'm just going with the Celtics. Safe bet. I win either way then at that point. But yeah, I think Pistons are doing really good. Cade has even gone to another level. Since the All-Star break, he scored 30 in every single game since then, and teams are throwing double, triple teams at him every single game. It's honestly super fun to watch, and it's nice to be able to look at a game and say, oh, like we do have the best player on the floor. So that's awesome to see, and I can't wait for Jaden Ivey to come back and join the backcourt again. And Pistons have been very fortunate to have a healthy team this year besides him. But yeah, we just got to keep on rolling, man. 32-26. We're 3 games above the seed behind us, so we're safe from the play-in for now. 16 games, how many games do we got left? 32 plus 26 is 58. 24 games left. So,
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll see. 24. Shout out Kobe. Rest in peace. Anyway.
Speaking of that, I saw a TikTok today about it was like, we'll never see a greater center and point guard or guard combo in NBA history. And the next slide had Cade Cunningham and Jalen. Is that Duran?
Jalen Duran.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Pistons win
Dude.
7 games in a row and everybody starts tweaking out.
Dude,
got
literally,
Shaq and Kobe
that's just how Pistons
comparisons.
fans are. That's just how. I mean, I'm not saying like
I
I'm
can't
not,
hate
like,
on it.
I can't hate on it, no. But I will say Jalen Duren would be nothing without Cade. Like he does not
No.
he does not score any baskets without Cade Cunningham. So he gets like 2 to 3 lobs a game. He averages like 10 points, 12 rebounds. He would average 3 points and 12 rebounds if it wasn't for Cade Cunningham. So, those two work really well together. Put
The
Jalen
board
Duren
man
on-
gets paid.
What'd you say?
Board man gets paid, man.
He do be. Yeah, they're both about to get huge contracts. We're not signing anybody next year.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Chris Paul might end up there.
That'd be. I mean, we got Dennis Schroeder now. He basically Chris Paul.
Dennis Schroeder. It's a younger version of Chris Paul. Dude.
Yeah. I thought it was really impressive that the Lakers beat the Nuggets. Did you all see the score?
Yeah, I did. They blew them out too. Didn't
Yeah, I watched a cool video on it. It's by this guy named Thinking Basketball, and he basically just broke down the defensive game plan that the Lakers had for the Nuggets, and it was basically just don't let Jokic catch the ball under the free throw line. And he was saying how it wasn't a recipe to beat him, but it was a way to sort of slow Jokic down. So that'll be really fun to see these two in a playoff matchup again, I think, because, especially with JJ Redick as the coach now and different personnel if they have Luka, so they don't have to run everything through AD or LeBron anymore. It'll be fun to watch. So Western Conference playoffs too, especially right after March Madness, that's going to be electric.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of the Lakers, Luka made his I don't know, he played against the Mavs yesterday in a revenge game last night.
yeah.
And,
Get back.
and that game, I saw the highlights of that game, but you could tell there was just some tension with Luka staring down the Mavericks bench and getting a technical foul within like 30 seconds of the first quarter. So it was a pretty chippy game from the Lakers and Mavericks, and Lakers ended up winning, and Luka dropped 19 and LeBron dropped 27. So that was pretty cool. That was something.
People were saying that the LeBron and Luka thing wasn't going to work, but honestly, it all comes down to coaching. I think JJ Redick's really starting to figure it out. And Luka dropped a triple-double, 15 rebounds, 12 assists. I think that, especially with the 15 rebounds, and I saw some defensive plays too, especially in the Nuggets game that Luka made. Him just helping the team out on defense. He got some blocks from the weak side, got some steals. I think that shows that Luka's kind of buying into the system, and he knows he can win something here. I mean, the Lakers are the 4th seed, so it's not like they're not playing for anything too. I think a lot of people forget that and sort of just push the Lakers aside. Like, oh, they went and got Luka, they're playing for the next 10 years. Like, no, they're still playing to win right now. And I think they can, especially with how much effort JJ Redick put into that Nuggets game to defend Jokic. He said he didn't sleep for two days before that, trying to figure out how to defend Jokic. So watch out for the Lakers too, man. I think they could win something.
Mavs GM is an idiot. He probably feels like such an idiot.
The crowd was chanting, "Thank you," whatever his name was.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Nico. That was so funny.
I thought it was funny how Luka trolled him too. He was doing push-ups, working
out
right in front of him. That was funny.
He was not happy camper.
I love to see that duo is working too.
Yeah.
LeBron and Luka, they're fun to watch. Those full court passes from Luka to LeBron we get about once a game is cool. So, yeah, man, it's cool. Good things happen.
When Luka gets a better supporting cast, I mean, he had a pretty decent supporting cast in Dallas, but when you match him up with the second greatest player of all time, it's kind of a it's
MJ's not on the Lakers right now.
Yeah, right. LeBron is not the GOAT. Shut the hell up.
Why ain't LeBron the GOAT though?
We're not having this discussion right now.
Oh, because you can't back it up, boy.
No, yes.
Well, this man thinks Vince Carter's the GOAT. So.
No, Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
How many finals did LeBron lose?
All right, who'd Jordan have to play in the finals? Let's start there.
How many finals did LeBron lose?
He's lost quite a few of them.
How many did Michael Jordan lose?
Okay, why is that the basis of
Done.
the argument?
Done.
That's a terrible
Done.
argument.
Wait, how many MJ been to?
6.
I don't know. 6.
How many LeBron been to?
How many
LeBron
you
been
win?
at like 12.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
How many you win? 4. Or 3.
He still made it to the biggest game ever. He can't do all the work.
Didn't win though. How many 3-peats have he had? How many All-Star teammates have he had?
He almost had 1 3-peat.
Almost is not actually winning something, Caleb. Oh, Notre Dame almost won a national championship this year. Oh, but we played the best team in the college football. Oh, we almost won it, though. We almost did.
Okay, but that's one
Dame.
good season from Notre Dame football.
Notre Dame slander does not.
Ohio State almost beat Michigan the last 3 years. Oh, but we almost beat Michigan. We almost did, though.
Notre
We were
Dame
this
slander does
close.
not.
Consider Michigan
I don't.
the GOAT there out of those two.
I will not stand for Notre Dame slander on this podcast right now. I'm still kind of recovering from that.
Bro,
title
you've been
game.
slandering their name for the past 2 episodes.
Football
For
wise.
basketball.
Oh, okay.
Football wise.
Okay. That's
Whatever. If we want to have the discussion about who the GOAT is, we can have that discussion, but
Bill Russell, that's my GOAT. I don't give a shit.
fair. I'm surprised your GOAT ain't like Curry or something.
Yeah,
that's my
Jordan
little
Poole's my
brother's
GOAT,
GOAT.
actually.
That's my little brother's GOAT right there.
Curry?
Levi thinks Steph Curry's the best thing to walk on earth since Jesus.
I mean, low key. You see the way
Low-key.
he shoot that 3 ball? Some
Stroke
of the
that
shots-
thing, young blood.
That's one of my most favorite videos ever. This shit's funny.
What else is going on in the NBA? OKC's on fire, they're still number 1 in the West, right? I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, they are.
They won their last two
OKC's
games last night.
OKC's number 1 by a lot. I mean,
Hell yeah.
they just took a
Sorry.
loss to the Timberwolves, but they beat them. They beat them at their place the time before that, and OKC is ahead of the next best team by 8.5 games, and then Cleveland is the best team in the NBA by 2 games, and they're first in the East, 8-game win streak. They're the only team with a streak above the Pistons right now, so hopefully the Pistons can keep their streak going and maybe get the highest streak in the league at some point. That'd be sweet.
They gotta win tonight. Gotta win
Yeah,
tonight.
they do. Go Pistons, man. Everyone bet on the Celtics so the Pistons win. But New York, they apparently are trying to prove that they belong in the top teams in the NBA, but they are recently 0-5 against the Eastern Conference's top 2 teams. They've lost to the Celtics and Cavs every single time they played them this year. And these aren't even close losses. They get blown out every single time. So
You serious? Oh yeah.
maybe the Knicks are just merchants on teams that are not very good. I mean, they
Is
went
the
and got
East-
all that talent, and it seems to not even be helping them.
How many good teams are in the East right now? Outside of the Celtics and who else? The
Celtics and Cavs.
Cavs. Yeah. There's not. I don't know. I think the East is a little bit weaker than the West, right? I don't really know the.
Yeah, if you just looked at records, it would look pretty even. But once you get past I guess I'll leave the Pistons out of it to not be biased. But once you get past the 5th seed in the East, the teams start to drop a tier. I mean, you got the 5 good teams in the East. You have the Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Pacers, Bucks. And if the Magic were fully healthy this year, they would probably be up there too. Shout out Alex, his new favorite team.
Your favorite team, Orlando
Go
Magic.
Wagner brothers. Go Wagner brothers. But
Oh, Wagner's.
look at, dude, you have the 10-seeded Chicago Bulls. This team is going to play a play-in game. They're 23-35. That's terrible.
Hey, that ain't bad.
It's just crazy that'll get you a spot.
W record.
It's just crazy that potentially gets you a play-in set, a playoff spot. If they win the play-in tournament, they'll be potentially the 7th seed, which is...
Lonzo Ball gonna go win him an NBA championship.
Dude,
Damn
if
right.
they do that, Jack, I
Watch
will
that.
give you. I will give you.
In this world, in the
$5
corner,
if they do
whoa, whoa.
Dang.
LeVar's gonna go crazy. He's gonna drive LeVar, LiAngelo, LaMelo.
LeVar gonna go crazy on that Primby account.
Yeah.
that. But yeah, then you look at the West and the 10-seeded Sacramento Kings. They're 29 and 28. So you have this team that's in the last spot fighting for the playoffs that
Still
has
having a winning record.
still having a winning record. So yeah, you're definitely your point about the East being weaker is right. Any of these top 10 teams in the West, from the Kings to the Thunder, they can beat anybody on any given night. So it's just surprising because the Knicks record is still really good, but I think people obviously are still going to have their doubts, and rightfully so, come playoff time. So Tom Thibodeau hasn't really done a very good job with them in the playoffs these past 4 years or so. It was just ever since they lost D Rose, man, gone downhill.
Damn. Ever since they lost Jordan.
Who's Jordan?
Bro,
Michael
what?
Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Oh, you're talking about the Bulls.
Are we not talking
Yeah.
about the Knicks right now?
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Bulls. My bad.
I was like, you talking about DeAndre Jordan? He been there.
Oh
once.
yeah, definitely. You gotta cover my ass here.
Ever since Pat Ewing left, man.
Dude,
What?
that's so long ago, bro.
Man, the Spurs are losing everybody. They just lost Wemby. Now they lost Popovich.
Yeah.
Pop's
Cold world out there, man.
Yeah.
damn near dead.
Pop's just so old, though.
Yeah.
He's so old. That's how you know he loves coaching, though, man. He just loves ball. He's still out there.
Losing.
Yeah.
Jack, isn't the Spurs your favorite team?
Yeah, they were when Kawhi was back up in there.
Who's your team
Are
now?
you a Clippers fan now?
No. I kind of stopped watching basketball.
Are you sure, dude? You should be a Clippers fan. They're number 6 right now. Better hop on while they're not too good and not too bad.
They don't got my boy Montrezl Harrell no more, though.
When was he ever your boy? He was never your boy.
He was definitely my boy back in 2020.
Oh yeah, what college did you go to?
During COVID?
What college did he go to?
Yeah,
A red one.
Trick
I'm
question.
guessing.
He didn't go to
he
college.
did go to a red one.
Texas Tech.
No,
Damn.
we mentioned this college earlier in the podcast.
St. John's.
Not St. John's.
Damn it.
A red one?
Yep, we mentioned it.
SMU's got red in it.
Oh, SMU?
It ain't SMU. It's
Nebraska?
Snow Mountain University?
Oh, it's
They're-
Nebraska.
no. It's,
Oh,
oh,
no.
you guys have said every other. You guys have said every other college except the one.
Oklahoma.
Not Oklahoma.
Dayton.
Not we haven't even said Dayton. It's like Orange.
Olivet.
Louisville.
Louisville. Good job. This dude said Olivet. Come on, man.
Hey, it's a
Um,
college basketball team. We
Montrezl
mentioned
That was my boy when I had him on my fantasy team.
Montrezl.
Dude, he was so good.
Yeah, I bet he was.
Like I said, board man gets paid.
He do be getting paid. That's facts. And he's only 6'7" too. So the fact he was like a modern day Rodman. That's what he was like.
Yeah, he's like me out there.
Jack,
Small
yeah.
ball.
Yeah. Should I pull up that fadeaway you tried to shoot on me that one time
No, you shouldn't, Caleb.
in gym class?
You got that highlight?
Man, I'm gonna pull up videos of you and Carter 1v1 and then
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. Wait,
Wait, that happened?
Big Carter?
yeah.
When you got videos of that?
Oh yeah.
I
Hold
do not
up, Jack.
remember 1v1 and him. I probably got my ass kicked.
Yeah, I remember that day, actually. It was a crazy day of gym class.
I 1v1 to Carter Cushman?
Yes.
Yeah,
Couple
he actually
times.
beat you. Yeah, he beat you.
I don't remember this at all.
He definitely beat you. He just backed you down the post and whoop.
I'm sure he did. He probably doesn't even have to jump.
You couldn't get a 3 down to save your life that day.
It's the only time you shot bad.
No.
How do you
Well,
guys
that and
remember
every time he
this?
plays
I know.
me.
My brain just subconsciously shoves out bad performances, so I don't even remember on God.
I'm like
You remember every
I'm like
performance
Pat
he had against
Beverly.
Jack? Yep, you remember every performance he had against Jack, so obviously you don't get rid of bad performances.
Well, yeah, 'cause I always beat him.
No, you don't.
What? It's the most even series of all time.
Caleb, you probably have a 5-5 record against Jack.
I think
probably
me and
pretty
Caleb have
even, yeah.
1v1 one time.
Well, in recent memory, yeah.
Like, for serious to a winning score. I mean, I'm not talking about like one play at the end of gym class
Ew.
and the bell rings and we're like, oh.
Yeah, first one to score
Fade
wins.
away.
First one to score wins. I start with ball.
Like, first one to score wins. I'll go put that ball back real quick. Lay up.
Dude.
That's funny.
Oh man. All right.
Caleb just don't want it like he used to.
Yeah, I kind of help agree with you, Jack.
Dude, this is starting to remind me of that, like, remember when we did that pool league in your guys' barn?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. And when we
Oh gosh.
wasn't
Yeah,
I
when we
like
were
some
doing,
coach?
you guys were the agents and we were the players, and we had to like perform and get signed or whatever. And I got
Yeah.
dropped Isaac dropped me.
I was San Jose
For
State.
Gideon.
I dropped him for Jordan.
Oh yeah, Jordan.
San Jose State, baby. San Jose State pool club.
San Jose State billiards.
The billiards. That was
Yeah,
insane.
dude, and you guys would watch from like above, like really.
I remember that because Caleb like would lose like in the most heartbreaking way and be down to the last ball. And Jordan would just sink it. I look at Caleb just dead in the eyes and just
No,
try not to crash out.
the only reason Jordan ever beat me, because he's not good at pool. The only way he ever beat me was because I scratched the 8-ball on the final.
Yeah, yes, I remember that. I went.
I
And then
remember looking up at him and seeing that. No.
Isaac would walk into the room upstairs, slam the door.
Caleb, get in my office right now. We got something to talk about.
Somebody
Caleb, the GM
recorded
needs
this.
to talk to you.
Somebody
Yeah, dude,
recorded
the
this.
athletic director like basically said my scholarship's gone and I need to.
Yeah, I ripped away your scholarship and I gave it to
I
Jordan.
swear I got in the middle. I like became your coach, Caleb, for something.
Yeah,
I don't know
something
where
like
we
that
were.
Probably happened. Yeah, that was funny. Good
I
times.
think
Alright.
I think Jordan has this recorded. He has a part of this recorded, like you in Isaac's office.
I should tell him to look in his memories for it.
Oh god.
That kid has almost everything.
Let's not do that because no. In other news, we got some NFL news for once. The NFL Combine starts tomorrow. So we have the 40-yard dash, bench press, field drills, quarterbacks, running backs, whatever. We'll see who does the best in their combine performance. So, is there any players you want to see in this, or who are you expecting the most out of tomorrow and this weekend, pretty much?
I got
Alex,
5
go ahead.
players:
All right, let's go ahead.
Jackson Dart, Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, Josiah Stewart, and then let's do Riley Leonard. I think the two quarterbacks could do. So they showed out in the Senior Bowl with the reps they had, and then I think that 3 Michigan player defensive end, and defensive line players are to really show out and see what there's to prove that they're NFL caliber. And I liked Mason Graham and Kenneth Graham got a question asked today of how NFL scouts could see that they're proven NFL player talent, and they both said, "Watch the Ohio State game tape." That was it. So yeah, that's who I'm looking forward to see.
I saw that interview because Mason Graham and Kenneth Graham were getting questioned like what their character was or how do they envision themselves as like what kind of football player they are, and they said watch Ohio State games. That's how we are. They line us up at a zero tech, and coach what's his name? What's your defensive coordinator's name? Wink
I don't even know
Martindale.
my head
Wink
defensive.
Martindale.
Yeah, Wink.
It's and just let us. And, I mean, if you watch that, Kenneth Graham, Mason Graham pretty much won that football game for the Wolverines that game. So Not a bad answer from the future first round D tackles. But,
Not a bad answer from the kid.
No, not at all. Jack, Caleb, anything?
I can tell you, I'm not looking forward to seeing Donovan Edwards.
Nah,
running that.
I did not say that. That's why I was like, nope.
Quinshawn, he's up for it, isn't he?
I think so.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he's in there.
He'll be a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
I see this thing
Oh,
online where Kenneth Grant wants to break the 40-yard dash record for tackles. So
He could. He ran down that Penn State running back.
we'll
He
see.
could.
We'll see.
Gabriel,
that'd
Dylan
be
Gabriel
insane.
will be another fun one to watch, man.
Yeah, Gabriel. It's kind of a good quarterback class, I feel like.
It's an
Yeah.
average quarterback class.
Yeah. Is
And
Shador
better than
gonna be there?
last year, though.
What you mean? They
Yeah.
got the GOAT Shadur in there.
Shadovi.
He's
Is
not even
Shadur
throwing at the
Is
combine.
Shadur even like?
Is he
doing
not
this
throwing?
Combine stuff.
No, he's just going there to meet with teams. He's not even throwing.
He don't got to. Records
He
speak
don't-
for itself.
Watch his game film, brother.
In BYU?
His draft stock's dropping under Cam Ward right now, and he's supposed to go above him right now before the season even started.
Well,
Shadur was
Cam
supposed to be the
Ward.
first overall.
Cam Ward should have
quarterback.
won the award that Shador got this year.
Oh, for sure. Cam Ward was a better quarterback by far.
Yeah.
I still think
What
he is.
what
Oh.
Cam Ward win? Most like nonchalant.
I think it was the best quarterback in college football, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I thought Cam Ward won that.
No, Shador won it.
Yeah, Shador did.
Dang.
That's insane.
He a system
No
QB, man.
No way.
Cause his daddy the coach, man.
Yeah.
Is Will Johnson in the combine this year?
Yes, he is. That's another one, I guess.
Is he doing field drills? Because there's one thing I'm gonna follow up with this if he is.
I'm not sure. He might be. I don't know though.
If
I
he
know
is-
he was invited.
If he is, I think what I'm gonna look forward to is the field drills comparison between Travis Hunter and Will Johnson, because there's reports that Will Johnson's footwork and just overall skill is 100 times better than what Travis Hunter is at his DB skills. So,
Yes.
I guess it was be interesting to see what the scouts think and what people see at the combine. Also, Travis Hunter's running the 40-yard dash, so I want to see what his time is. And Isaiah
Yeah.
Bond said he was going to run a 4.2 flat. So there's a lot of things.
Yeah,
to
I
look
hope he
forward to.
does.
That'd be insane. Isaiah Bond, you're Alabama boy who transferred to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was a freshman last year. I didn't know he was a.
No, he was a.
I guess he's a junior. I guess. Shit.
Guess you just don't know ball.
I guess I don't. I mean, that's why we named it this way. But
I was curious. So for like the 40-yard dash and like all these drills and stuff, I'm surprised. Like, do you really think these combine grades and whatnot translate to in-game stuff at all? Because these guys aren't wearing pads. They're not wearing what they usually would wear in games. So like, do you guys think if they did make all these players like wear their game attire and stuff like that, do you think scouts would be able to get better grades and better predictions and whatnot?
Probably, but I think without the gear, they still get a good,
You get a good look.
for sure. Like, and especially on the drills where you're changing directions or just flat out speed for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go both ways, but I'm going to lean towards like yes, because I mean, Xavier Worthy went from, I don't know, wasn't he a first round pick in last year's draft, or was he a second round? I can't remember. But his draft stock absolutely shot off the charts after he broke the 40-yard dash time, and now he's translating that onto the field when he had two really crucial touchdowns, not crucial, but two long play touchdowns in the Super Bowl, and all season long he was just blazing past guys with his speed. So I think it translates onto the field of what they're showing, but that's just my opinion on
But
it.
definitely some guys do a lot better at the combine than they are at playing football.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree with that, and I
That's
think
probably
that,
more people do better at the combine than
Just
better
look at,
football,
like,
I'd say.
what was his name? Zach. What's his name?
Who are you think?
BYU quarterback.
Oh, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
look at him. He was and this wasn't at the combine, but his pro day was off the charts. One of the best throws we've seen in a pro day, and can't read a defense to save his life at New York. So,
Right.
but I think that overall it translates pretty well. I think that you can't. I don't know. I feel like the only argument you can make is like the quarterbacks because they're just throwing on air. If we could somehow make a way where corners and receivers could go against each other with the combine quarterback, like one-on-ones with the combine quarterback, like the quarterbacks at the combine, then yeah, that'd give it a better look. But just for like safety reasons, I feel like and like not hinder their draft stock. I think that this is the best way we can do it to just see with no pads and good look overall.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Plus, maybe you get less players if they're making them wear all their game stuff anyway. Less players coming out to do it and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what the Senior Bowl is kind of what we get for
that's what it's meant
what
for.
you're trying to say for the other view, for your other view, Caleb. The Senior Bowl kind of covers that too with people that are invited. Basically, almost everybody at the Senior Bowl's kind of invited to the combine. I mean, there's some other players that are not, but there's some other senior type games too. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely up to your opinion, but I think it's overall pretty good. It's also for the fan too. So whatever brings fan money in is what they're going to keep.
If the NFL can make a profit off a combine, a scouting combine, they're going to do it. So they're just
right.
Unless you're Colin Kaepernick and think the combine is like slavery.
Yeah, what the hell? I thought I'm gonna steer past that take real quick. Get into that one.
He said, what the hell?
One interesting thing, your boy Jalen Milroe is gonna run the 40. He's gonna try to break the quarterback record. Jack,
dang, I'm sure he can do it too.
I don't care. He needs to learn how to throw a freaking ball. You guys see him in the Senior Bowl?
You don't ask a dog to be a zebra.
Holy shit! Yeah, I guess so.
He's actively trying to save his NFL career right now. So
who's got it right now? The 40-yard time.
The unofficial QB record was set by Texas A&M's Reggie McNeil back in 2006 with a time of 4.35 seconds.
Unofficial? What's the official?
That's all I got.
Oh.
That's it.
Dang, so I'm sure a lot of these quarterbacks don't even run the 40-yard dash then.
JJ didn't last year.
No.
Lamar didn't.
Yeah, I was going to say, because, where's Lamar? Where's Jalen Hurts?
I don't think Kyler did either, did he?
Michael Vick. Where's Michael Vick at that point?
Yeah.
Kyler was too busy on COD, Alex.
Double XP weekend during this time.
Yeah.
I know last year, I think it was only Sam Hartman that ran it.
Yeah, he ran a 4.8.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
his team went to the playoffs, so look, he did. I mean, look at him.
He's doing so much.
But all right, well, that's some things we can look for in the combine. Looking to see if anybody will.
Oh, I don't think Milroe's gonna beat it though. I don't think he's got 4.37 in him. He'll probably run like a 4.5.
I think he's fast.
He's fast.
He's that fast.
He's fast. I think he's 4.5 though.
Yeah.
I think he's more of a
low, high 4.4.
Yeah.
He's a change of direction speed more than
He's slippery, huh?
That's not even true because there was a run against Arkansas that he had. He had a run against Arkansas that was pretty fast, and then he also had another run against Alabama. So
yeah. Against LSU.
I mean, no, not Alabama, LSU and Michigan. So.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Jack's got me cracking up with the slippery thing, man. Come on.
The turf. The thing that was slippery for Milroe is that the turf against Michigan, because that he could not stay on his damn feet the entire game.
Yeah.
It felt like. So.
Oh, I was getting hyped during that game. I went into there thinking that Alabama was just gonna roll Michigan, but hey, man.
Hey.
Still probably one of the best football games I've ever watched on TV.
Yeah. Even though it was it was another 13-10 game. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, something like that.
I thought you were talking about last year.
Oh no, this year, not last year.
I thought y'all boys were talking about last year.
No.
I thought
that was pretty good too.
That was a good game.
I miss JJ McCarthy and that 23-3 Michigan team.
Yeah, dude.
I think we
Yeah,
just
him and
missed
Sam
Barnhart.
Hartman.
Carson Barnhart was the blood of that team. Let's be real.
Carson
Yeah.
Barnhart.
Wolverine
It was pretty
Conference
cool
legend.
seeing him on the touchdown drive, the touchdown in overtime, just on the field, just flipping out. I'm like, we played that guy.
Wolverine Conference legend. That's what
We
it is.
didn't.
No,
Well,
our high school.
Some people got pulled
Our
up
fo-
though, Jack.
Our
You and
football
I didn't.
family did.
No
Jack.
one in here.
Our
Isaac,
football
you didn't get
family
pulled
did.
up sophomore year?
No.
No.
Do you know how
Our-
good
Yes, we
that
did.
team was?
Our
thought-
sophomore year, yes, we got pulled up.
I thought
Not for the Paw Paw game, but Jackson and Carter did.
Yeah, but not anyone on this call.
Oh, I
No.
thought for
No,
sure.
I'm saying-
I thought for sure both row boys got pulled up.
No,
No.
I played quarterback because Jackson got pulled up. Remember?
Oh yeah, dang! I
Hey,
remember
we had-
that now.
4 of us were tearing it up on JV.
Dude, that
We had
was-
some
that's
crazy
what epic
victory
was.
formations that year.
We did.
It was crazy how much like a jump from because we played the freshman team as like all of us being JV, which is like just shouldn't have been allowed, dude. Shouldn't have been
No.
allowed. That was
Yeah, but hey, I'm 1-0 as starting quarterback against Otsego.
yes,
So
you
nobody
are.
will take that away again.
Take that
away
to the
from me.
grave. Dude, I remember Joe saying he pancaked a kid. This dude's probably like 14 years old. He's pouring syrup on him, dude. So funny.
I stiff armed the shit out of a kid that
He
game.
comes
too.
back to the huddle. He comes back to the huddle. Dude, I just pancaked someone. I poured syrup
Yes,
on
I
him."
remember that.
Oh God.
Pouring syrup on him, Jack.
I remember Isaac. Your
I think I
touchdown
poured
run.
syrup on a kid with him. I think we double teamed a kid and we both poured syrup on
I
him.
remember watching film on the Monday after that game, and we were watching one of Isaac's. I think it was like when we were on like the 15, and you scored, and you stiff armed a kid, and you can
Stiff
see
armed the
Joe
shit out of
just Joe and Jack going to a kid. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Coach Taylor's going on like, what the hell is going? No, Coach Hadley like, what the hell is going on over here? God.
That was such a fun game.
That
Yeah,
JV
dude.
season was just so much fun.
So easy.
I don't care.
Jumbo.
Oh yeah, dude. Jumbo formation was hype.
I remember I got Caleb's touchdown called back that game.
Yeah.
What the Otsego one?
Yeah.
Hey, I can thank Isaac for the other 3 I got called back.
Shout out, you're welcome, big dog.
Caleb, we were always looking out for you, so don't worry, dude.
Yeah, you guys had Jax was a hold. Isaac got 2 targeting calls on both.
Imagine that.
Both ways.
Caleb,
Dude,
bro,
Isaac, the one you got junior year was bad, dude. You laid
No,
that
that
kid
was
out
me.
on kickoff.
that was Alex.
Oh, that was
Not on kickoff against Sturgis. I got kicked out. Remember?
You're right, Caleb, because you kick return against Three Rivers.
Oh,
And I came back and yeah, I remember that. My bad, Caleb.
No, you're good, man.
W way to start a game off though.
Dude, it was. I dropped
Junior year?
I didn't even catch it.
that was our junior year. Yep, because Aiden Brown was on
Yeah.
that team.
Caleb, did you play junior year?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
He was one of the starters, weren't you, or
well,
no?
after a couple of guys didn't
Yeah,
play very well or just got hurt, but yeah.
I think you were in a rotation.
Yeah,
with,
after my knee got hurt because I was up next to kick returner.
it was the
I thought you were
rotation
about to
went
say you're
like
up next that corner.
Keegan, Gideon, Devin.
I never played
Or-
running back. I only played defense though.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Never got.
Hey,
I got
I-
1 rep at running back my junior year, and I
Yeah, it went
forgot. I
Aiden,
forgot what the play
Keegan.
was, so I just went and blocked somebody.
Gideon.
I think I have the play you're talking about on my junior year highlights. Let me see if I can pull
Oh
it up
God.
real quick. I think
Flip
I
of the
have it.
week.
Oh yeah, here
All
it
of
is.
that signed me. I get targeting calls once a season.
Yeah, it's like I put my my biggest penalty against someone as a highlight here.
Hey, man, I did that too.
Shows how tough I am. Recruit me.
Oh yes.
Man, I miss Friday Night Lights.
All right. Oh, please tell
W
me it's
camera
a
quality.
circle around you.
I'm
Yes.
right here.
Oh
I'm right
man.
there. So I miss a block here. See
Bro.
Caleb running for his life. Here I go. Wham!
That's a 3-for-1 special.
I took out 3 guys in that, and I turned around. Caleb's going like 40 yards down the field, and he's taking it back to the crib. I'm like, Caleb's gonna be so pissed at me.
And the ref's like,
Ref's like, holy shit. But Caleb, you forgot your role. You're a basketball player. I had to make sure I humbled you every time you got a long touchdown.
Yeah, I was overstepping my boundary there.
Yeah, you forgot your
wait,
role
was that
there.
one of the first games of the year?
No, that was
No,
like our
that was
7th.
we had to win that to
We
go to
had win
playoffs.
that to make playoffs.
Oh, okay.
We had to win that one. That was a big game.
Set
They
the
had
tone
a-
for that game.
Their quarterback was huge. 3 Rivers, do you remember that guy at
Yeah,
all?
dude, that guy was a unit.
Yes, I went.
Pain in the ass to tackle. Dude.
Oh my god! I remember it was like 4th and goal, and they were trying to get on the 1 for them, and it was a QB power. I was the only guy on my side that got through. He put his shoulder down. I got the tackle, but like I remember coming back, lips bleeding, bells rung. I can't see.
Yeah, dude, put your life on the line for that one.
Yes, I'm like I remember looking at it like, oh god, please.
Dude, that's what it felt like trying to tackle those pawpaw running backs.
Yes,
But I
Connor
felt like
hitting him off.
tackling those Edwardsburg running backs. Edwardsburg, Pawpaw, and what other good team was in our conference?
Eversburg, I mean
Vicksburg.
Vicksburg.
Vicksburg
always had some big old boys too.
Their
It was
quarterback was huge.
ridiculous.
Yeah, they did.
He was a good left-handed quarterback too.
We should
Whatever
probably
his name was.
we're gonna spend an episode going over each other's high school football memories, and I'm sure that'll make a good episode.
Oh yeah.
We'll make that a bonus episode.
We'll find the syrup clip, guys. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Oh, I
It's
think I
probably
might
it.
have it. I might have it actually.
Let's keep it for the next episode.
Yeah.
No, you want to keep it for the next episode, or we can end it off with this one? That's what I was gonna do.
All right, let's just end it off with this one then.
All right, fine. Isaac wants to leave.
Okay, well,
I think
we got
wants
a
to
big
leave.
basketball game.
We were
We
just
have a
getting
big basketball
started.
game. I have
We're
a big
just getting
basketball
started.
game to get to. There it is. Nope, not it. Nope, no.
Anyway, the lead block you should put in. Let's do Celtics to win against the Cavs on Friday. Let's do the Miami Heat to beat the Pacers, and then let's go ahead and go with Chicago Bulls to beat the Raptors. Those are the 3 you should pick. You put in $1, you're probably gonna win about 8 to 9. So
Dollar, you get a holla.
Quarterback Alex
All right.
Rowe.
Let's watch that right side of the line.
There's Joe right here.
Oh, yeah. I got my guy.
Here's Jay.
Hey, Joe. Hey, he's putting syrup on him.
Oh.
dude, that poor kid didn't even know it was
There's
coming,
Jack.
dude.
Dude, that kid's
Bro, he's,
100 pounds less than Joe.
bro, he's not. He's just like he's lineman trotting. Lineman trot.
Safety.
Oh,
my
God, dude. That's gonna do it for us this week. Well, you want to do a Pirtle real quick?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Go ahead and
All
pick a player, Jack. Any
De'Aaron Fox.
Who?
De'Aaron
De'Aaron
Fox.
From the West. And he's
Southwest Division.
Old that boy.
Curry.
Oh, yeah, boy. Let's try Steven Adams.
Ain't no Steven Adams.
He's still in the league.
younger than 31, higher the
Okay.
number than 12, smaller than 6'11".
Let's try someone on the Mavericks.
Let's get a forward.
Yeah,
Kyrie
forward on the
Irving.
Mavericks, who's
No way. Kyrie's too small.
Kyrie is
Isn't
too
Kyrie,
small.
like- Oh yeah.
No, Kyrie's like 6'2". We also
You
need
need somewhere around 6'5" to 6'7", I'm thinking.
What's
6'7".
Clay?
Yeah, Clay's a good guess. I think he might be older than 31 though, but
I don't think it's a guard, though.
It's a forward.
Forward.
Oh, Clay's a forward?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, since when?
He's taller than
Man.
6'5".
his
He's younger than
position's
35.
changed over the years. They're playing like shooting guards at power forward now. It's crazy. Oh shoot. Okay, so it's not Dallas. It'll
How
either
about
be,
Anthony Edwards?
it's either going to be a guy on
I
the
know, it's an old
Pelicans.
guy.
It's either going to be someone on the Pelicans or who's the other Southwest team? Grizzlies.
KD.
Pelicans or Grizzlies?
Who's old on the Grizzlies?
Who's even on the Grizzlies?
Trying to think. Someone who's over
Not even
27.
Ja. It's not John Morant.
No, definitely not. Forward. Try freaking. Oh, come on, guys. Forward on the Grizzlies or Pelicans?
I was gonna say Brandon
Anthony
Ingram, but he
Davis.
I was gonna say Brandon Ingram, but he doesn't play there anymore. Zion's
Yeah,
not
that
even
would have been
close to
great
20.
guess, though.
Is Zion 28? He's not even close to that, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's anyone on the Grizzlies.
Hmm.
Oh God.
All them boys too young.
They got them young boys. Oh, God. All
I
right.
don't know.
Let me
How about the Pelicans?
I couldn't
feel
even
like
tell
there's
you.
someone sneaky on the Pelicans who it has to be.
I couldn't even tell you who it could be. Nothing is helping us here. I mean,
Try.
he's got to be 6'6" or 6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
6.
Try Try Bruce Brown.
Ah!
Okay. It's someone on the Grizzlies, and they're 28.
Memphis.
Why can't I think of who's on the Grizzlies right now?
Dude,
Brandon Clark.
I think Brandon Clark's worth a shot. Bro, almost clicked
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson. Let's go, Jack.
There we go.
Good job, Jack.
Word, Jack. All right, that's gonna do it for us this week. Thank you for tuning into the episode. Keep supporting. Link for the shop should be out soon. Had some technical difficulties on the release, so sorry to get you excited, but whatever. Remember, we don't know ball. You don't know ball. We all don't know ball. We'll see you in the next
Go Blue.
episode. Go Comets! Go Comets!